wish to extend a very warm welcome to cohort 8 fellows and congratulate you for winning a very competitive PhD fellowship that focuses on public and population health. The Consortium for Advanced Research Training in Africa was established back in 2008 in response to several concerns. One among others is the fact that we realized that the quality of PhDs being produced in African university was not really world-class, and that we had challenges with the research process and more specifically the research outputs from the process. This consortium was established to respond to the challenges that universities face in training the next generation of research leaders. You've already been invited to join us in our series of the Joint Advanced Seminars. We call them the JASes. We have 4 of them. They will be delivered in different locations. JAS 1 and 4 currently is delivered at the Makerere University in Kampala. JAS 2 will be delivered at the University of the Witwatersrand in November later this year. JAS 3 is usually hosted by our partner institution, the University of Ibadan, in Ibadan, Nigeria. You'll also have quite a number of activities in between. We have what we call the inter-JAS activities. The first inter-JAS activity will start immediately after JAS 1, and the main focus is a series of assignments managed by yet another partner called the CEL. It's very engaging, and the main aim is to make sure that you really know how to write scientifically, and you can be able to develop your literature review in anticipation of producing a world-class proposal or protocol, as other people call it. JAS 1 will run for 4 weeks. This year we'll have it from 5th of March all the way to 28th of March. It is a compulsory activity. In those 4 weeks, the first week will mainly focus on telling you about CARTA, celebrating your joining of CARTA, looking at issues to do with the epistemology of knowledge. What are the various sources of knowledge? How is knowledge consumed and developed? And what are the various approaches in accumulating and creating new knowledge? This is an area that is not very familiar, especially with those of you coming from a background of hard sciences, but you realize even in the hard sciences, knowledge philosophy is very important. In the second week, we'll focus on helping you to sharpen your research questions. We will help you to identify research gap that you'll be responding to, and by the end of that week, we'll expect you to have developed a 2 or 3 page concept that will be reviewed by our partners in Europe, the Americas, etc. In the third week, we will train you on literature review and systematic reviews, and we'll also have 2 conferences. One conference for your seniors that will be showcasing the research outputs, and you'll have a whole day or 2 where you'll be given 10 to 15 minutes to showcase the research ideas that you would have developed. The last week focuses on writing. Professors from ESEO will join us in Kampala to train you on how to write scientifically, and they will be setting the stage for the 8 to 10 assignments that you'll undertake after the JAS. Of course, we finish the JASes with a town hall where you give us response on how the JAS went and the adjustments that we require. This is important because it helps us to improve our delivery in the subsequent JASes. You'll also have time to visit source of River Nile and have time to relax a bit in one of the weekends, because the JAS, as you'd expect, is a time for working. The main advantage you have in coming to these JASes is that you'll have protected time to develop your research ideas, and also we have lined up best of the best facilitators from across the continent and also beyond Africa that will work one-on-one with each one of you. Will pair you up or match you with experts, domain experts, that will be able to shape your idea and show you where the gaps are. One thing that we'd want you to be aware of is that there's a probability that the research idea that is submitted to CARTA may not fly, and in case it doesn't fly, we'll help you to tweak it or to shift to a different idea or a later idea that is researchable and that is in line with policy influence. So it's really our pleasure to welcome you. We have a retinue of staff, secretariat staff, some of them from Makerere who will be at hand to offer all the services. So welcome and all the best in JAS 1.